And we're going to start off with sharing out the live stream, thumbing it, and hopping on that submarine for this channel. This is going to be a captain's vlog, an update. So let's get to it. Let's start with the sharing, shall we? Okay, share out the live. One, two, three. All right, did you share out the live stream? I sure did. Thank you so very much for showing your support. Thank you, everyone, to all of those who are seated in the submarine of this uh, channel. How you get to the submarine is you click the subscribe button. Yeah, so all aboard. This is Tenema Lane with a captain's vlog, and I am the captain. We're going to be talking about reading books. I'm trying to think what I read today. Did I read today? It felt like I read today. Oh, excuse me, yesterday. Okay, so let me just put a reminder out there. This is October vlog where I have been doing a vlog every midnight, and that's the theme here is we're doing a vlog every midnight or after in the midnight hour after midnight. So midnight, somewhere up in there after midnight. Uh there's been a couple of lives where it was at one something a bit close to two. But yeah, midnight is the goal here for October, considering the month, you know. I figured it'd be cool to have a vlog during the midnight hour during the month of October. And that's what I've been doing for the month of October. I did, here, to have scheduled days and hours when I'm coming on. Okay, October coming up. That'll be a great time to have midnight live streams. Let's do it. So here I am. Voila, we doing it. So I did read Worst Witch. I'm reading Worst Witch because I watched Worst Witch the movie this year. That was on my Halloween movies. I have a very short Halloween movie list this year, and one of them was Worst Witch with Tim Curry and his beautiful tambourine playing. I love to see him do his performance. And then he gets that tambourine and I'm just like, oh, that's that's it for me. Like, thank you so much. They must have felt like real googly over him because boy, when he pulled out that tambourine, I just was like, he already he already Tim Curry, so oh, Tim Curry and a tambourine. That was the movie for me. Uh, so yeah, my judge is I read books that are movies and I watch movies that are books. Um, once I know about them. So yeah, I've added that to how I read this year. Uh, and I've been liking it. I actually started last year, actually. I was I started reading books that are movies that I had watched. And Worst Witch is not too far off from the movie. Um, it's really spot on with the TV show or the Netflix show. It's really spot on with that. Uh, I'm trying to think. With the TV show that came before the Netflix series, to compare that with the book, the events are out of order, just a little bit. But for the most part, it's really spot on. Except now, I don't think any one of these shows got Miss Heartbroom in a black and white dress. In the book, Miss Heartbroom is in. Oops, if you hadn't read the book, spoiler alert. Miss Heartbroom is in a black and white dress. Ah, with a flower lady brooch. They don't call it a brooch. I don't think. I don't think it's called a brooch. I was waiting on it to be called a brooch, but it's not called a brooch. I think it's just called a. If it's called a pin, it's called a pin, but maybe it's just called a flower. Maybe she just got a flower right there. And she's just announced that their class has been picked to put on the performance for the guests that's gonna be coming to the school. But I hadn't gotten to the part where she announces who's gonna be the guest. I'm just at the part where she's announcing that their class has been chosen to put on the performance. And she happy, excited, but she worried at the same time because she got Mildred Hubble in her classroom. So Yeah, that's where I'm at in the book. So we gonna, I'm gonna keep reading. I'm gonna keep reading and see what's going on. See what other differences there are, if any. Um, so that's pretty much it as far as book reading goes. I've been following a pattern, a tutorial. I've been following a tutorial yesterday in attempts to make a slipper, a pair of slippers. And I like it. It's a good, I guess, update. It's an updated version of the slipper I would have made had I not seen this tutorial. So I was just about at the end of the slipper, the finishing step. Um, but I was wondering about an extra row that I had added. Um, and wondered if that gave too much room to the toe, and I wondered how it felt without that extra row that I had added. So I done took it all the way back from that and took that row out, and now I'm on I got everything the same kind of sort of. um yeah, I'm still joining the way I'm joining, because when I join like how she joins, it feels like it's like too big of an opening, like it makes a flap. So uh yeah, so I've been joining the way. I was just sitting there just trying to think of another way. Like if I would have, maybe if I was to slip stitch, um, the chain stitch and then slip stitch into the first stitch that she's talking about, maybe it would work for me, but she doesn't do all of that. Um, so I just been joining not in the chain two stitch, but like not in the top of the chain two stitch, but like around the chain two stitch. So yeah. So now I have the same amount of rows as her, and then I'm gonna work up the next rows just like she got it, and go from there. Everything that she doing. Other than that, yeah, I'm following the tutorial. So yeah, I'm gonna see how that feels. 'Cause it felt all right, but it kind of looked a little big. And mentioned something about the toe being big if I something about the stitches at the beginning. So I was thinking maybe that row made it a bit big. I'ma see. I'ma see how my foot fits in it. If it fits fine the original way, great. If it doesn't, then I'll put the row back in. 'Cause it felt all right with the row in there. It just felt like it might have been like specifically a row too big. So I was like, maybe I don't need that row. And I did change up the shell part. Um, that she's doing like a 5 stitch. What's she doing? A 5 single crochet, and that. Oh my goodness, my hands is like why, why, why? And I'm like because that's the tutorial. And like my stitches, I don't know, like that shell, that single crochet shell stitch. Say that 5 times fast. Mm, my hands wasn't liking that. Uh, so I tried a double crochet shell stitch. My hands didn't mind that so much. However, when I tried it on, like a bit of the top of my foot was showing. And the way she got her picture on her with her slippers on, it doesn't look like any of her feet is showing. I didn't look that hard at it, but from what I recall, looked like all of her foot was covered up. So and she did look like she had on long pants. Uh, it just seemed, I don't know. But I took all that out. I took the shells out, and then I added a row of double crochet, and that covered the top of my foot with the double crochet row. So at that point, I was thinking, do I go up some more, like to around my ankle, like a bit more? That's what I was thinking. I was thinking trying to cover my ankle from the bend part, just up past the bend part. So I would have had to do maybe a couple of more rows, I guess. I don't know, maybe a couple of three. But I've pulled all that out. So this is planning for when I get to that step again. Um, I like the pattern. I like the tutorial. The way she does the tutorial now and then. Okay, so when it came to the shell stitch, I misunderstood and I skipped a step that she was saying, and I didn't catch it till I went all the way around. I thought she was just skipping to and then shell stitch, but she was skipping to shell stitch, skipping to slip stitch. So when I attempted that, it was drawing the way I was doing it. It was drawing close the the slipper. It was drawing it closed. So I didn't go all the way around because I'm like, if I go all the way around, it's gonna make the opening for my foot, it's gonna make it close. Not close, but it's gonna make it taut. So it might make it too small for my foot. I don't know though. Maybe it'll be just right. Maybe it'll be just right. So yeah, maybe the pattern will be just right. I honestly I haven't followed the pattern all the way. I've been trying to alternate it as I go because I know my foot. I'm like, that's why I had left that extra row in because I'm like, I don't know if we got the same size feet. Because she doesn't, I don't think she says the size uh for the for the estimated pattern, but usually it's lower than my foot. With certain people doing a tutorial. Um, I had mentioned that yesterday. I was like, I don't know if my foot gonna be like too close to the yarn or if it's gonna be just right. If it's gonna be too close to the yarn, then I need that extra row. If it's gonna be just right, then okay, great. Uh, so I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. Now I say, okay, so how I started the slipper is I DC 12 instead of 10. She DC 10. And then the next row she DC 20. For my next row, I DC 24. And then by the time we got to the third row, we both had 25. So yeah. I don't know if that was I mean, I was like, should I have I was like, okay, so we both wound up with the same number, so I think that's good. I said I did 12 because I saw somebody else with like a similar size foot do a similar slipper. So and also I've tried a smaller like I've tried a 10 to 20 ratio and it was too small for me. So that's why I do the 12 to 24 ratio. Uh, so yeah, because I know I gotta what do you call that? Alternate the pattern. I look for opportunity to alternate the pattern. I just be like, okay, like really, really. I'm at the stage where I can alter a pattern. I be trying. I really do. Like even when I was crocheting the intermediate pattern, for the first time. I was trying to alternate that. I, I was like, let me see what I can do up in here. I sure did. I be trying, boy. I be doing it. I be doing it. See if it's gonna work out. If it don't, then just whoop. You say frog it, just frog it, and go again. That's all. So yeah, that's what I've done so far. Um, is there anything else? I think that's pretty much it for hands-on uh crocheting. Now, one of my favorite blogs. Oh yeah, okay. I got more. I got more. Coming up soon. W- I got three things to talk about. Okay, one of my favorite blogs. I think it's called Punka or Punka Punka. I think it's PUNQA. Um, Posted a granny square cardigan, and I wanted to see if I could send the link to the row counter app because the pattern is on the blog and the counter is in the row counter. So I was like, do I go in and out from the blog to the row counter to count these rows? So I went to share, saw what was in share available, and row counter was available. So I clicked on row counter and it sent me to row counter. I was able to write a name. Um, that's how it starts your projects. And it then pulled up. So I typed in what I typed in cardigan, then click save, and then the blog showed up under the row counter. So now I have the blog that I can scroll down and read, and I have the counter where I can keep count of where I'm at in the um pattern. So I'm like, oh yeah. So when that counter said more than a counter, more than a counter, it it was telling you, yes, it's more than a counter. I like that. I like that it allowed the blog to go in and I can see the pattern from the blog under the counter. So I can press the counter, I can take notes, because that's what I was doing with the tutorial. I got the tutorial under the counter, and then whenever I changed up anything in the tutorial, I took notes of it so that I could make the slipper like how I make the first one. Um, yeah, isn't that amazing? What yarn apps, crochet apps are you all using? Uh, okay, so that was one. Two. What was two? I almost said them out loud before I started talking. That was one. The Granny Square cardigan. Two was something else. Um, I wanted to mention the blog that I'm reading, the bat square, the bat motif. I wanted to mention that. I think that was my two. So yeah, that blog is great. Another great blog is Repeat Crafter Me. Now, the blog that has the bat motif on there, it is hold on, Theodore, Theodore. Oh man, I thought I could remember it. I shared it. I shared it on my page. It starts something like Theodore, I think. The something. You'll see it on my page. Um, so yeah, I'm liking that blog. There's a lot of great blogs. So that's that blog. I think it's something like Theodore Village? Not Village. Village. Is it Village? Village, Vintage, Village. Yeah, and when you see it, you be like, oh, she talking about this, okay. That's a good blog. Another one is Repeat Crafter Me. So that's one, two, three blogs that I've been reading recently. Um, I wanted to mention the blogs, the app. That's one. That's two. Three is Surrey. It's a website I'm learning about. I mentioned it with the Halloween blanket. It had a Halloween themed blanket crochet along. Well, now started October 8th is the Santa's Workshop blanket crochet along. So I went to that site. I think it's called like Surrey. It's like SIR. It's something. I'll be going to it again. uh, Let me look. Hold on. Uh, Okay. The spelling on that is testing, 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 testing. Oh, snap. What did I do? Okay, there we go. Sirdar. So that's the website I've been talking about and going Google Gaga over the Halloween blanket pack where you can get all the yarns you need for the blanket and the patterns and the tutorial guides. Um, so yeah, starting October 8th this year, right now, is the Santa's workshop blanket that I had mentioned. Um, and this, um, you can still join if you like. It's still time. It's only in week two. It's only in week two so far. Um, so yeah, not everything has been well, yeah. I mean, you can see the whole picture of the blanket. Um, there's a group that you can join as well for support. Um, there's patterns, there's tutorial guides. There's a pack you can get, and I'm really liking these packs. It has every color you need uh, to create this blanket, and you just buy the pack and it comes to your house. And it doesn't come with a hook. However, you can add one of their website hooks to your cart or however many you want to your cart. They have a couple of different ones, and that would be cool to. They don't add it to the pack because they say you might have your own favorite hook that you'd like to use already. I hadn't looked to see if like their name is on their hook or like what their hook looks like, but that would be cool to have their hook to go to 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 make with the blanket to go along with the blanket. There's also a tag included. So after you complete the blanket, you can sew a tag onto it that's sent with the in the package. So very cool stuff. I'm liking how it looks with the list, the Santa list. That's one of the cool things about it. I think it's a train. It has that and it has toys. So it's really a Santa's workshop. It has a rocking horse, I think I saw. A rocking horse, some presents, a rocking horse. I think it's also a bell. So it has some elements in there. It has a stocking. It's real cute. So check it out. I finally checked it out. Um, while the uh crochet along is going on right now. I missed the crochet along with the Halloween blanket because it started like July 23rd and during May, yeah. So, but I was able to get the pack because the pack was still available and the pattern, everything was available, so you could enjoy it anyway. Now we're in the 2 weeks of the Santa's workshop blanket. So that's cool. You want to start doing that. I've seen people starting their Thanksgiving things already. Uh, so very cool. I'm liking all the things I'm seeing from Halloween to Thanksgiving to the Festival of Lights to Christmas and everything else in between. We got the Day of the Dead crochet items as well. So I'm enjoying all of the festive crochet items being shared and shown. What is this? What is this? Uh, it's a note. Let's see. Whoa. Okay. Just trying to read a note I got right here on the screen about something. Oh, it's something new. A sign, something. Okay, a sign to seen. Okay, something about the pictures. A sign is something. Welcome and thank you so much for sharing your support. I did just see a gingerbread house, a second gingerbread house, because I saw one from Punka. I think that's how you say the name. Punka. Well, blog. I saw one gingerbread house, and now there's another gingerbread house. So if you're ready to crochet gingerbread houses, they're out and about, and as well as the motifs. There's a beautiful Granny Square holiday throw, I think it's called. Is it called a throw or is it called a blanket? And it's made with the Bernat velvet yarn. I'm not exactly sure. It's either the Bernat blanket yarn or the Bernat velvet yarn. It's so pretty. I'm so glad Yarn Inspirations put that together. And I have that available for a package. So yeah, what Your Inspiration does, they have the pattern available as well as the quantity and color variation of the yarn that you would like, and you just click those, go get your options selected, And voila, there's your package, you know, to where you're setting it off to, and you can make the item. So yeah, this is real cool. Like I think it's likened to crocheting made easy or crafting made easy. Uh, to where you can just buy the pack and the yarn that you get is gonna be the colors that you need. Like that's so awesome to be able to just click and get all the yarns you need and the colors you need. So it. I've been thinking about my dragon and the colors I have. A lot of I have red and I have purple. I was thinking of making a red and purple dragon. Um, and that's just the colors I have. A lot. I get. It might be enough to make the dragon. Perhaps they. I think they've both been worked out of though. Um, but yeah, that's what I have. When now, like if I was to choose a color that I don't have, I would choose different colors. Um, and it's a fierce dragon. I'm talking about the dragon uh pattern from the book uh Romantasy Crochet Club, written by Amanda Sennett. That dragon is so fierce. So that's on my list to make, as well as the Draggle. Is that how you say it? Draggle? I guess it's like a baby dragon. I think it's Dragoyle. So that's on my list too, as well as everything else in this book is on my list. Like I really like that book. Like that book, if 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 my but live streams were a book, if my reading adventures were a book, it would be uh uh romantasy crochet club. Because I've been chatting about crocheting while reading and enjoying seeing themes of crocheting pertaining to reading and people crocheting granny squares of the color of their book covers and making tote bags for their books or reading blankets to get cozy in. So there's been a lot of commemorating the joys of reading through crocheting and knitting. So I'm here for all of it. That's an excellent themed book. It has your bookmarks. It starts off with your bookmarks, then it goes in with your your totes. Not totes per se, but yeah. And then your characters. So it's a excellent book, and I think it'll be an excellent play playtime with the characters you can make from the patterns in the book, and enjoy your reading and act out scenes. There's also some wearables in the book, so we can enjoy wearing a bit of what we're making as we're playing and acting out scenes. Um, Also, what's out now? If you continue to act out your scene, crochet is out now. There's a book called Brochet, and it has all kinds of creative arsenals, all kinds of creative uh weaponry. Crochet, crochet, crochet daggers and ninja stars and crocheted what do you call them things? Nunchucks and I think I think even some body parts that are you can crochet. I think there's some patterns in there for some brains and guts and hands, and I don't know. I hadn't went through the whole book yet. Um, one thing that's on my list in that book, Brochet, is the ray gun. That's on my list. And that was on my list before the book had even came out, because I saw previews of the book before it had came out, and I was like, oh yeah, that ray gun on my list. It goes with my uh, Killer Clowns from Outer Space themed cardigan. So of course that's on my list. That ray gun, or is it called a ray gun? Um, is that the popcorn gun? I don't know. What's the difference? If there's a difference, I think it's the one where they put the people in the cocoon. I think it's that one. I don't know though, but it looks like it. It looks like it. So I don't know if he fashioned it after that movie or not, but it looks similar. It actually kind of looks like something from the Jetsons. I think they both got like a similar design uh to it. So yeah, that's on my list. There's some cool items. There's a lifesaver, a crochet lifesaver. Um, all kinds of fun uh playtime seen enactment materials to crochet in the brochet book. So yeah, that's the brochet book and uh re, r- romance romanticy crochet club. Yes, those are like y- two books that goes along with reading. Those are yeah. If and crochet and reading. You like crochet and reading? Those are two books that have you covered. Cause you got both crocheting and reading. I mean, to the point where I was reading the patterns from Romanticy Crochet Club. I usually just read the first part of the book, the end part of the book, and then I'll go back and read the patterns. Or I'd select what pattern I'm gonna work on and then read that pattern. But no, I continued after reading the introductory, I continued to read like the first five patterns. I was like, I'm reading patterns. And then I went and read the rest of the book. I read the stitch guide out of this book. It's very well written. It's showing so much love. I guess that you could call it a romantic crochet club book. Like it's a romance crochet pattern book. It's just what it is. It's a romantic crochet club book. So yeah, you can get these two books from the link on the screen. Uh, my affiliate link through bookshop.org, and any other books that I've mentioned. Worst Witch. You can look that up and get the box set of that, and use the search bar to type in any other things you're interested in, and look around bookshop.org. It has themes of the month and different categories for books, and it has coloring books and puzzles and games and notions, all kinds of things. Notions, nostalgics. So yeah, take a look around. You can use the QR code on the screen to get there. You can use this link to get there. I just put a link in the chat to Pumpkin Spice Cafe. It is an adult book. Lord have mercy. Okay, so I was able to put the link in the chat to Pumpkin Spice Cafe, and through Pumpkin Spice Cafe, you can look around my storefront and search the books mentioned here in the live stream, along with your other book interests. Okay, let's see. Oh, wow. It's already in the 1 o'clock hour. I mean, it's already, yeah, we've reached an hour now. Okay, so let's get the cards ready. All is gone, all is right. Oh, cards. Here we are. All is gone. I don't know if y'all can hear me way up there. Okay. So we're gonna shuffle the cards. All is right. Shuffling, 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 shuffling. Message for me right now would be all right. We got Might need my light. Hold on. See what this is. This is the magician. Oh, what's the magician? Let's see. Oh, let's see what it say here. Okay, it reads like the witches of Halloween Town. The magician combines raw talent and ambition with focused attention to manifest a magical vision. Okay, this is reversed. So, have you been working hard but not seeing the results you're expecting? Squash self doubt with determination and stay, hold on, with determination and stay committed to your goals. Be careful not to let the fear of failure stop you from giving your all. Your dreams are possible. Stay dedicated. Stay dedicated to them. Okay, we're gonna shuffle to close out the card. Thank you kindly. So on the magician card that I just pulled was the one of the witches. It was the witch from Halloween Town. For some reason, I think it's more than one witch in Halloween Town. I don't know. Is it? It might be. But yeah, that she was on the card. But uh, I was trying to think which one it was. Um, and it looked like she had a cauldron. We've made it again. We've made another vlog entrance for this month's Crochet October. Sometimes we crochet during the live stream. Sometimes we don't. This time during the live stream we did it. Um, when you're catching the replay, uh, you can crochet during the replay and let me know what you're working on, how many stitches you got done during the replay, and all those things. Thank you so much for showing your support during and after the live streams with the replays and live chats. Let me know your movie list for October and November and December. What do you plan on watching? What are your must watches for these up and coming months? Let me know if you're enjoying those treats of the season. What are the autumn treats of the season for you? And those autumn smells that you like. I'm going to go ahead and play the outro music after we play this thank you card here on the screen.